migrants here? Hey, what's going on? Oh, geez, everything all right? Just want to make sure everybody's good here. Oh, okay. What the fuck?
Well, glad I took off of work for this. Now, a couple of months back, there was an incident at a New York comedy club during a show with Mark Normand. During a set, some random guy stormed the stage and just kind of put everything into general chaos. With no explanation, they kind of just rushed Mark Normand off the stage and just kind of put everyone in a panic. Now, it was later found out afterwards that it was all some kind of viral promotional campaign stunt for like a reboot of Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Donald Glover. Apparently, he thought it was going to be a good idea to do any of this.
Great idea, Troy.
Thanks. Must have been hard for you to say that.
It's called sarcasm.
It was like one of 3 incidents that happened. There was like something with furries at a basketball game. Someone broke into a art gallery for a shoe. And then this. And then this was the most egregious of them all, if you're going to ask my personal opinion. Now, I know Mark Normand said in interviews that he didn't know what was going to happen. He knew something was going to happen, but he didn't know what was going to happen.
What the f happened at the New York Comedy Club?
Oh, yeah. I signed an NDA, but here's what happened. They set up a show, and they're like, you do a 45-minute set, and something crazy is going to happen. We're not going to tell you what. And I was like, all right, I'll do a set.
What was it? So you knew something was going to happen during your set?
I knew something, but they didn't tell me what. I figured it'd be like a crowd work thing.
Did they tell you why?
They're trying to go viral and build buzz for an internet company.
Now, I don't think Donald Glover planned this. I don't think he was the mastermind behind what happened. But I do think that he does have some responsibility for it. Considering that at one point he was a stand-up comedian, as a live performer, he should have some say in something like this. If the marketing company suggests this style of viral campaign, there should have been some kind of stipulation on not disrupting a live performance. Especially now that this might have affected the relationship between Mark Normand and his audience. The people in the audience, this might be the only night they have out. They probably saved up money, bought a ticket, and it's New York City.
Literally just walking, and a man came up and punched me in the face.
Them. Package aimed at putting a lid on New York City's out-of-control rat problem.
A place to park. I mean, beers and drinks are not cheap out there. I've known because I've had to go out there to do mics and shows. And then you're going to just put them in a fucking panic? Now, I know I'm not 100% sure if the club knew what was going on, but I'm willing to assume they didn't.
Everything's fine. We just had a momentary interruption. Just get up, get out the taping.
Then this fucking douchebag comes on stage and just doesn't help, just says we're done.
Yeah, I'm one of the producers of the show. Yeah, we just need everybody to get out, please.
Thanks, guy. And then just leaves this poor lady holding the bag. And it's not cool. Now, can we just all take a moment to truly appreciate the pure look of panic on this poor woman's face? Next day, the club issued this statement, which leads me to believe that they really didn't know what was going to happen. Now, I know I'm nobody, and my opinion really doesn't matter. It's just not... It just seems to be a pattern. I appreciate anyone that comes out to any show I'm on and laughs and enjoys what we're doing. And after seeing this, and then even recently what happened with Nick Swartzen, you gotta respect your audiences, man. I mean, I know Mark Normand's not watching this and being like, hey, look at this asshole, hey, gay. I don't know, I still think it's kind of fucked up. And Donald Glover, it's got me talking about it negatively, if anything. But I guess I'm talking about it, so whatever. I guess you win. And I have nothing against Donald Glover. I really don't. If anything, I have nothing but respect for the guy. I mean, I've been a fan of him since the first time I've seen him in Community. That's one of my favorite shows. My only concern is that comedy is important to me. And the idea that audiences now have to be worried that something like this might happen, it concerns me. I appreciate anyone that comes out to any of the shows that I'm on. Because without them, there really is no reason to do it. And the idea that something might scare them away from coming out to live comedy shows, I just can't. I don't know. Something about that just really bothers me. And that's the only reason I made this video. I have nothing against Donald Glover. I wish him nothing but the best. Not that he really needs any reassurance from me. And thank you all for watching this video all the way if you did. I'm really trying to make an effort into growing this channel this year. Thank you for everyone that's subscribed. I really appreciate your support. But yeah, I'm going to keep going. And yeah, thank you.